Welcome to my channel BornToReddit. Am I the a-hole for refusing to spend Christmas with my brother? I'll try to keep this brief. My older brother and I have very limited contact, my choice. He has done many things over the last 6 years which have resulted in me not wanting to spend time with him. These include taking a lot of money from our mother to pay off his drug debts and lying about many things. I could go into loads of detail here, but it's basically irrelevant. What is important is I have essentially cut him off and don't feel I'm the arsehole for that. About 10 months ago I began to hear that he has changed, that he's now sober, and is working and beginning to pay our mum back the money he owes her. I am happy for this, as it made me furious my mum was forced to drain her retirement nest egg for him, but I still don't want anything to do with him. My mum has lightly pushed me to consider getting in contact with him, but has seemed to accept I am not willing, though she finds this upsetting, and I feel sorry for her. My mom and I normally have a great relationship and speak often. With Christmas on the horizon and restrictions due to current circumstances, we've begun to discuss plans for December. I was intending to spend Christmas with my mom and stepdad, who I rarely see as we live 5 hours from each other, and my mom was very happy to hear this as last year I spent Christmas with my dad's side of the family. Divorced parents is fun, guys. Today my mom and I were talking and she asked me what I would do if my brother wanted to spend Christmas with her. I said that would be fine, but I would go elsewhere. She became upset and said no, that I had already said I'd be with her, so she'd just tell him no. I told her not to do that, as I don't think he has anyone to be with at Christmas. Lots of people have cut him off, and I can easily go be with my dad's family, or with my best friends who live 5 minutes away, and he has nowhere to go. My mom said she didn't want to argue, but we had already made plans to be together, so she would just say no to him if he asked. Our conversation fizzled out, and I could tell she was upset, but tried to hide it. I now feel really bad. I've upset my mom, and although I don't wish to see my brother, it does make me sad to think he'd be alone at Christmas. Am I the a-hole here? It feels like it. I don't think you're the a-hole, it's just a really sad situation. And your poor mom is caught in the middle trying to love both of her children. Am I the a-hole for opting out of boyfriend's family Christmas this year? Boyfriend and I have been together for 4 years now. The last 4 Christmases have been fraught with passive-aggressive gift-giving from his mother, who buys gifts from her and her husband. She spends hundreds of dollars and gives thoughtful gifts to my boyfriend and his sister, while spending maybe $30 maximum on me and giving me stuff like tummy control pantyhose. I used to try to be nice and give her nice gifts, but now I don't bother with this crazy family. Before every Christmas, they inform me that this Christmas will be a small Christmas, and I've learned that it means they're going to give me a bunch of shit I don't want or need. Boyfriend has spoken to his mom about it, and gifts improved a little last year. This year I put my foot down and told my boyfriend that I'm not doing any Christmas or gifts this year. Partly because I had a huge emergency expense this year that threw off my savings plan. I also said that now I've experienced it, I didn't grow up with Christmas, I think it's overrated, and I'm not a fan. He called me a Scrooge but didn't really fight me on it. Does not trying make me an a-hole? TLDR, my boyfriend's mother has made it clear I'm not welcome to their family Christmas. Am I the a-hole for not spending the holiday with his family? BF calling you a Scrooge when his mommy gives you tummy control panties is so much no. Not the a-hole. Am I the a-hole for telling my fiancé not to spend Christmas with her family? Alright, buckle in folks, this is a long one. I'll go ahead and lay out the situation for everyone. I am in the army, currently in training as an infantry officer. If you want to take vacation in the army you have to use what is called leave days. You accrue a certain amount of leave dates per month, 2.5/month for a total of 30/year, and you can use them however you like. You can also ask for days in advance, but that takes a whole other process that can easily get denied for whatever reason without there being a legal issue. Once you put your packet together, you send it up to your commander, and they approve/disapprove the packet. Well, I don't have that many days accrued because I just started active duty, and none of my time as enlisted transferred leave days over since I technically left active duty before I started training. Our commander has said that he will be letting us take whatever leave we have accrued over the holidays for up to 17 days, but that he will be denying any advance leave packets because Jimmy Carter is about to die and we might have to go to DC for the funeral. I will have 5 days accrued by the time Christmas rolls around, but I want to save those because you also have to use leave for emergency things sometimes if it doesn't meet certain criteria. Other relevant information: I just got engaged last week to a wonderful woman that I've been dating for 3 years. She is finishing up her degree this next month and then moving in with me while she studies for the MCAT. Alright, now to the nitty-gritty. When I broke the terrible news to her that Christmas might not be what we expected, she was understandably upset. We had planned to fly out and do a trip with her family for the parents' 30th anniversary. But upon mentioning the fact that I know she really wanted to go on the trip, but I don't think we'll be able to as I most likely have to be here, she said, "Oh no, I'm still going. I want to be there for my parents' 30th. Now I totally understand, it's a huge milestone, but they aren't throwing a party or anything for it. We were just gonna go skiing." Might I mention that I was paying for both of us because I didn't want her parents to foot the bill. They also do something every year for the anniversary, so it's not like we couldn't go next time. So I voiced my concern that I would like her to be with me since it is our first Christmas officially together in her family's eyes now, and I could possibly be deployed this time next year as I'm slotted to go to 10th MTN, and they have done 96 hours notice deployments before. She said that I was being unfair and that I was telling her not to spend time with her family. When in reality, I just feel like I'm a part of her family now and shouldn't be left by myself on Christmas. Am I the a-hole? Edit. I'm getting a lot of people saying I'm the asshole because I won't be there during the day. I'll be back before she wakes up in the mornings, and then a 5-minute check-in at 1:30, and we'd have the rest of the day off to do whatever. I just have to be here in case he dies, in which case she'd go with me. I don't have anything to do all day. You're the a-hole. This is part of the career you chose. You don't always get to spend holidays the way you'd like to. Your fiancé has her own life, and she has a right to spend time with her parents if she wants to. Am I the a-hole for hanging up a Christmas photo of my wife's butt? Every Christmas my family and I submit a photo to our pharmacy, who then make us a Christmas card photo we hang up on the fireplace. Well, my wife somehow messed that up last year and sent a picture of her, but she was drunk when she did it. I was freaking pissed to see that we wasted money on a laminated and framed picture of my wife's butt. I decided to hang the photo up anyways. My wife didn't notice that I hung it up, and then a bunch of family came over. They all laughed their butt off and my wife was really embarrassed. She said I'm such an a-hole for doing that and she's pissed at the kids since they were in on it. I said it's her fault for doing it, and this never would have happened if she submitted the right photo. She's not pissed about it anymore and we're laughing as I'm posting this. You're the a-hole. She made a mistake, and you chose to humiliate her over it. Stellar husband material. Yep, you're the a-hole. It was a conscious decision to be hurtful. Yolop is proly a troll. No one can be this daft? Oh, unfortunately they can. Share your best a-hole story in the comments. And don't forget, subscribe or this spider will eat your pet.